I feel like I need some sort of intro to these videos because I always want to start them with, so for today's video, or so today, and I just feel like I need to come up with something a little bit more creative than that. But anyways, for tonight, the topic I want to talk about is intuition. And I'm just going back and forth here because I've got my pup attached to me. And she loves sniffing everything. So yeah, I wanted to talk about intuition and the idea that the answers that we are all searching for are inside of us. And I feel, you know, at least for myself, that it's so easy to always want to turn to books and podcasts to find our answers and to rely on, you know, the expertise perhaps of somebody else, you know, someone like a researcher, someone who's been studying a certain topic their whole life. And it's, you know, it's easy to put our trust in them and know that, hey, they've been studying this and they've probably got a whole wealth of knowledge that can benefit us. And while that's all true and great, I do think that in those kind of scenarios, it's easy to override the internal voice in our head that is pulling us in a certain direction, because we're overriding that voice with logic, saying, well, this person has the answers, or this is the trend right now, so I should be doing this, when perhaps that little voice inside of us is saying, okay, but that's not quite right for you. And yeah, it's easy to just completely forget that voice exists, or to hear it and to just brush it off. And so for myself, one thing that I'm really trying to work on these days is hearing that voice, acknowledging it, and even listening to it a little bit and saying, okay, what is it trying to say to me? And what do I feel drawn to and pulled to? And yeah, trying to allow myself space to explore where it might be leading me. So yeah, I guess these videos are one example of that. It's like, okay, you know, I'm feeling called to, or feeling the need to learn how to and practice speaking on camera. I do want to work on video skills and filming skills and editing skills at one point, but the first kind of foundational thing that I feel that I need to work on right now is speaking to the camera. So I'm listening to that little voice inside of my head that's saying, just, you know, learn how to speak to the camera first and see how much you can improve on that. And then down the road, we'll learn video editing, and maybe you'll pull out your professional camera and actually take some nice shots. But for now, yeah, the voice is just saying, learn how to speak to the camera. So that's just one example in my own life where I'm listening to that voice. And yeah, just something to think about for yourself. You know, maybe next time you feel the need to listen to a new podcast on a certain topic where you're looking for some answers, maybe just tune in to what's going on inside of your head and also your body and what it's trying to tell you. So yeah, super condensed, shortened chat or thoughts on intuition. Hopefully you got something from it if anyone is watching this, and thanks so much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, just want to appreciate the views. Look at that. And look at that. Look at that. Can't forget the moon.